Imagine this. It's early morning, your alarm goes off, and you're lying there thinking, I'll start tomorrow. Whether it's eating healthier, getting back to the gym, finishing that project, or just taking better care of yourself, we've all had those moments where we're just not feeling it. You tell yourself you're waiting for the right moment, waiting until you feel motivated. But here's the honest truth. That feeling, it might never come. And that's okay, because today, we're breaking the myth that motivation is something you need before you begin. You don't need to feel ready to start, you just need to start. This idea matters so much, especially as we get older. Life changes, our bodies change, our routines shift, and sometimes we start to believe that unless we feel pumped up or fully prepared, we shouldn't even bother. But the truth is, most of the things that change our lives for the better, they start with action, not motivation. In this video, we're going to talk about why waiting to feel motivated is holding you back, and how taking small steps, even when you don't feel ready, is the real secret to progress. So don't click away. Stick with me through the end, because I promise, what we're about to share might just be the nudge you've been needing. Let's begin with something important. Motivation is not a spark, it's a result. Think about the last time you felt truly motivated. Maybe it was after a great walk, a compliment from someone, or just finishing a task you'd been putting off. You didn't feel motivated first, you did something, and the motivation followed. That's how it works. Action creates momentum. Even the tiniest action, like putting on your walking shoes or setting out a bottle of water, sends a signal to your brain that says, we're doing this. And that alone can get the wheels turning. Another key idea is this. Perfection isn't required. So many people delay starting because they think they need the perfect plan, the perfect day, or the perfect version of themselves. But life isn't perfect, and it doesn't need to be. Start messy. Start unsure. Just start. One lady I spoke with recently told me she started her health journey by walking to the mailbox and back every day. That's it. It didn't feel like much at first, but now she walks 2 miles every morning. Not because she waited for motivation, but because she started small and stuck with it. Now let's talk about self-trust. When you act without waiting to feel ready, you build something powerful. Confidence. You prove to yourself that you're capable, even when it's uncomfortable. And that trust in yourself, that becomes the fuel that keeps you going. Every small win adds up. Every step forward, no matter how tiny, builds strength, not just in your body, but in your spirit. You don't have to overhaul your life overnight. Maybe it's drinking 1 more glass of water today. Maybe it's turning off the TV and stretching for 10 minutes. These aren't grand gestures, but they are powerful choices. Choices that say, I'm showing up even if I don't feel like it. And that attitude, that's how change begins. So as we wrap this up, I want you to remember this. You don't need to feel motivated to make a change. You just need to care enough to try. Just take that first step. Let your actions lead the way, and motivation will catch up. And on the days when it doesn't, do it anyway. Because you are worth the effort, even on the hard days, especially on the hard days. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one small action you can take today, no matter how you're feeling, that moves you forward? Share it in the comments below. Your story might just inspire someone else to take their first step. And if this video helped you shift your mindset, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We're building a community here, one that supports each other, lifts each other up, and reminds each other that it's never too late to begin again. Here's to living your best life at any age. Not someday, but today.